Now I saw it with my own eyes.
Okay, so hold on. Like China. Now you know the war between Japan and China. How Japan came in, took over China, enslaved them, took their goods, fought them and everything. China is one of the richest countries. Right. China is one of the smartest countries. China comes to America and owns half of fucking America. Now, how is that possible when they come out of racism? I mean, come out of slavery. How are they able to make it? Because what she just said, they pull together their resources, they work together as a culture or as a group or as a country.
As a people,
as a people, and just like the Jews, work together and they pull together. Like she said, black folks, they always want to blame it on race. Oh, well, we were slaves and we was taught to fight each other, hate each other. Man, that was 400 years ago. Right. Why you can't get along with black people today? Because you being forced to believe that rhetoric that you can't be nothing other than a slave. Right. You're forced to believe that you are always going to be the last to do everything. Right. And you sit there, listen. I asked the dude, I say, which would you rather have? A hand out or a hand up? Dude looked confused. I said, how the fuck is that confusing? Because a hand out will only feed you at that moment. Right. You give me a hand up and help me learn, and I can prosper. Just like feed a man a fish, he eat a day. Teach him how to fish, he eat a lifetime. So black people prefer more handouts than they do hand ups. They will. I want reparation, huh?
Because if you remember the movie Django, and that has some truth to it. You know, when he was in the house, you know, with the white man, okay, he was treated special. So the white man Samuel, that was the actor, Samuel Jackson. He was treated as better than the other niggers. Yeah. Okay. That's how it was presented in the movie. I'm not calling us niggers, but that's how it was presented in the movie. And they saw him as a better nigger. You know what I'm saying? Because this white man said he is a better nigger because he's sleeping next to me. You understand what I'm saying? So he felt of such pride. He had this same ego as his master, if you want to say that, because that's what it was presented in the movie. Okay, that he was just as good as his master. Now, the minute Samuel Jackson, the minute the nigger, okay, so Samuel Jackson, the minute he, was up against or had a different opinion to his master, he was shunned down. So the white man only allowed you to get up far, and then if you do something that he don't like, he backs you back down.
Okay, now Knuckles, wait.
Versus saying, saying that.
Let somebody else talk. Wait.
Okay.
Because your hands are gold, boy.
But this is why us black people don't come together, because we so scared to fight or what's against somebody gonna tell me, I'm better than this, and then sometimes not.
Well, I want to know.
Put me in that predicament.
I want to know what Maurice is disagreeing about. He said he disagreed with me. What do you disagree about?
I don't see how. He a black man.
You're saying that black folks are looking for that handout. I don't agree with all that. I don't agree that black folks are. Like I said, I mean, you do have a little bit of, yes, we are our own worst enemy, but at the same time, our government has a hand of keeping us down, because you got to look at just like all the races you name. Government, I mean, I'll tell you like this. I'll give you a prime example.
Okay, go ahead.
I moved down here. When I moved down here to Austin a couple of years back, 3 years ago, I was working at the schools. Mm-hmm. And I'm looking at some of these foreign kids coming from other countries going to the school. And it's like, they're coming, and like, how can they afford all of this? And I'm finding out our government is giving them the assistance.
What's up, Keith?
They're giving them the assistance so they can afford to pay for these nice cars, these nice houses.
He wasn't watching the show.
Black folks, we can't get that luxury. Because, your credit is too low. Your credit, you can't get this. You could be working your butt off all this time, and now you want to go buy something nice like a house?
Wait a minute, hold up, Mo.
You got a 620 credit score.
Mo, wait a minute, hold up, Mo. stop for a minute and understand. You said the government or the system has a hand in with keeping black people down. Let me explain something to you. It is okay. Now, what are you? Are you a Democrat or Republican?
I'm a Democrat. You know that.
It's people like you is the reason why you're down, because you keep voting for people that's putting you down.
But you can't put it all on the Democrats.
You got to, because let me explain to you. Let me explain to you. No. Hold it. Let me explain to you why I say that, Bo. Give me a chance to explain myself. LBJ started it. Right or wrong. He started the Welfare Act. Right or wrong. LBJ, Lyndon B. Johnson. Lyndon B. Johnson, your president, your Democratic president, started the Welfare Act, correct? He started putting your mamas on welfare and telling your mama to put the daddy out.
I haven't done the research on welfare.
I have. Now, he said, if you want a check, you want food stamps, the husband got to get out the house. That's a Democrat. Not a Republican, a Democrat. Do you know slaves, when they was freed, was Republicans? Did you know that?
Huh? Say it again.
Did you know the slaves, when they was freed under Abraham Lincoln and went on after 1864, they were Republicans. They was voting Republican. Did you know that?
No, I know.
Okay, do your research. Do your research.
Because
they were Republicans.
The slaves back then was more of a political thing anyway.
They were Republicans.
Lincoln didn't want to free the slaves. He had
it doesn't matter if he did or didn't. After 1864, it was a done deal. So when it was done and they was voting Republican and they was getting their 40 acres and a mule and they was progressing under the Republican rule, it wasn't until when the Democrats got involved and got pissed because they saw black people progressing. They started the KKK. They started all that shit to fuck black people up. It wasn't the Republicans. It was the fucking Democrats. They did it. They wanted black people back into slavery. They started the slave patrol. They did all that shit. The Democrats, the people you vote for every fucking 4 years. Man, come on, Mo. You can't be that dense. You can't afford to be this naive. Not at your age, not now.
You focusing on the past.
I'm about to bring it forward, dude. I'm about to bring it forward. I'm starting with Lyndon B. Johnson, LBJ, with the Welfare Act. That started the downward spiral with the black family structure. The nuclear family structure got destroyed under LBJ, and it continued on down the line.
So how do you fix it?
How you fix it? You got to change them rules. You got to tell the Democrats, stay the fuck out the way. All right? We're going to end these programs that's kept black people dependent on them,
right,
and give them programs so they can take care of themselves. Get off the dependency. You got to stop being dependent. That's why the Democrats got black people voting for them and white people voting for Republicans, because they're keeping black people more dependent than white people dependent upon them. That's why they want. That's why they want open borders. Wait. I'm not done. Wait a minute. I'm not done. Wait a minute. That's why the Democrats want open borders. You know why they want open borders? Because the more foreigners come into this country, the more refugees come to this country, then the Democrats can give them free shit, which that's what they're giving them. They're giving them free welfare, free housing, free medical, so they can vote for the Democrats. That's what they're doing. That's why they want open borders. The more they can bring in, so they can make them dependent on them, the more votes they're gonna get. They already got the nigger vote. They already got y'all. They don't need you. They don't need you no more. Niggas don't matter no more to the fucking Democrats. It's the open borders. It's the foreigners. They want them. They already got you. They already know. They already know in November you gonna vote for them.
They would be trying their best to keep blacks from voting. that was
they ain't trying. How are they trying to keep you from voting? Because they saying you ain't got a driver's license? How you can't get a fucking driver's license? Voter ID? Go get a fucking driver's license. You can't get driver's license? Go get state ID. That's bullshit. That's what they got you thinking. They got you thinking you too dumb to get an ID. You gotta be kidding me. That's the only thing that's stopping you from voting, going to get an ID? They making black people so dumb. And y'all falling for it. How come a white man can go get a driver's license, but you can't? That's bullshit. Don't fall for it, man. I'm not part of that bullshit. I'm wide awake, bruh. I'm wide awake. And people hate the fact that I'm wide awake. I'm not part of that bullshit. They mad at me. That's why Butchie mad at me. Eric mad at me. Martell and them mad at me when they call my show and they want to push back, and I push back at them with knowledge, and they don't have a comeback. They get mad at me. Come at me with some knowledge, because I'm gonna come at you with something. That's what I do. I back up what I say. I do my research, and I know the Democratic Party fucked up everything.
But everybody that's on this show, including myself, Mo said about handouts. You said about handouts. How the government is taking care of, and we need taking care of more black people, and we give a handout. We are giving handouts when everybody has gotten a handout from the government or the president or wherever the hell they come from. You know why I say that? Because everybody who went to school and got some kind of certificate or degree, either one or two things happened. They didn't have all the money to pay for all their schooling. It was a handout from the government. You know who received those handouts? Not just black people, but white people, Hispanic people, Chinese people, African people,
it's
wherever.
Called tuition,
from another country.
It's called tuition forgiveness.
You came to Ohio.
Wait a minute, slow down, slow down.
No,
stick with a point. Stick with a point. No. You bouncing all over the place. Stick with a point.
I'm not
roll with that point. Yes, you are.
Y'all was talking about a whole lot of stuff. Let's go back to where Mo said and you said about the handouts for just our culture, our black culture. That's not true.
Not black culture, the black people.
Everybody had a handout.
Yeah.
Why is it bad? Because we want the same handout or the same assistance.
I'm gonna give you an answer. Here's my answer. Because it's holding back the black people. That's your answer. How come it's not holding back? Wait. How come it's not holding back the other people?
I can't hear him because he's yelling. I don't know if you're yelling or you're away from the phone.
Hold it. Say what, Mo?
If you did your research, you would see it's more white people that's on assistance than it is black folks.
That's right, and that's numbers.
I'm about to answer that.
More white people.
I'm about to answer that. Can I answer that?
I went to the grocery store yesterday. Don't you know? And you know where I live. I live way out. Okay, I live way out. It's few black people.
I never get a chance to answer questions. They throw something at me and I want to answer and I can't get it.
With white people. And this is at a store that's affordable, still got good groceries. That's Aldi, okay? Or Save-A-Lot. That's not, it wasn't that Giant Eagle, I wasn't at Heinz or the Whole Food Market or nothing like that. I was at a good grocery store that's affordable for my family. And it was mainly in the whole entire grocery store white people. Now, I don't know if they were on assistance per se, but they're shopping where I'm shopping because it's affordable and they do have good groceries. So, but if you look at it, a year or two ago, they wasn't in stores like that. They were at Heinz, Whole Food Market. They was at Giant Eagle.
What do they got to do with handout? What they got to do with a handout?
Huh?
What they got to do with a handout? You brought up a handout. You brought up a handout. What they got to do with a handout?
What I'm saying is that Mo said there is more white people who need assistance too. If they, and not trying to count nobody's pockets or look in their purse, but I saw a couple of cards that looked like mine getting swiped up and they wasn't credit card and Visa card. Now, I'm going to say that.
20 minutes. Listen,
I'm in the same line as they are.
Listen.
And they were white people.
Listen.
And if they're not white people, then they're or something like that.
Knuckles. So I got 20 minutes left on the show. I want to be able to get everybody to talk. It's only 20 minutes left of the show.
Not graduating to the next level in life because they're getting assistance from our government or our president that we voted for? Why will we ask for assistance and try to go up to the next level? Okay. Oh, we all we doing is taking advantage of the system. That's not true at all. That's not true. Some people do take advantage, literally.
Mo, you got anything to say?
Huh?
You have anything to say to that?
No, I mean, like I said, it's about the same thing I was saying.
Okay, so now, can I answer these questions, please, without interruptions? Okay, great. Now, when you, I know it's my show, but the two of y'all done took over the motherfucker. Now, I got a guest here that better get a chance to get a word out edgewise. Now.
Well, we're callers. We're callers. Yep. You should be able to listen to our opinion because you're asking us to call in.
We're not just listening to your opinion. We listening to everything. Y'all saying everything. We ain't get to say shit. Now, this is what I'm trying to say. When it comes to handouts and hand ups. Handouts is what you've been getting since the 1960s. All right, that's what black folks been getting, handouts. It's called welfare. That's what it's called, welfare. That's handout. That crippled the family structure right from the beginning, and it has continued to cripple the family structure, the black family structure, because the mamas are raising their daughters to be just like them, and their daughters are raising their kids to be just like them. Collect the check, fuck the man. Without the man in the house, there's no family structure. So they raise them up to be like that because they want that check. Have a baby, have a baby, have a baby. It used to be for every baby you have, you get money for it. It became a business. That's what it became. So yes, that handouts hurt the black race. It has since the 60s, and it has still now, 2020, because they're still doing it. Now, that's a hand out. The hand up, instead of saying, I'm going to give you a check every month, no, I'm going to create a program, teach you how to go out there and build this car, and then you're going to go to work for Ford Motor, and you're going to make a living. That's a hand up.
And they do. It's called IPP.
That's a hand up.
They have programs in school.
So that's a hand up. That's a hand up. Exactly. That's the hand up that you should be wanting instead of the hand out and sitting on your couch playing PlayStation all fucking day.
True. But again, that's up to the individual. Since we are now, okay, like you said, of a culture that can't stick together, when we try to teach or show knowledge and share knowledge.
15 minutes left.
We so comfortable in our position, we don't want to hear that because we good where we at. See what I'm saying? That's where I say a conversation to go is that we can't come together. That's why our culture suffers because Mr. Saxman show, you're showing and sharing knowledge to your viewers, and that's up to the individual to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to do better because he showed me, how I can do better. But you got some people that's comfortable in their culture and they don't want to go nowhere than level one. That's it. So as a culture together, we can't grow because we looking at each other like that. Oh, he thinks, because he a house nigga, I'm a field nigga. Not only that,
Knuckles.
When all that comes together,
not only that, Knuckles. That's not the only thing. We don't have any fucking leaders like Martin Luther King no more. We don't have any leaders to lead us, to show us. We don't.
Yes, we do.
Who?
You are the leader. Yes, you do. You are the leader.
Exactly. Yep.
How come every time I do a show, and I put it out, I get more hate than any love? How come people want to push back? They want to push back. They don't want to. They don't want to say when to push back.
You know why, Shaq?
Tell me why.
I mean, you like I said, me and you, we've been cool for years. We've been friends. We've been.
I don't know how that happened.
Okay. And you know what? And I'm gonna go back to what the young lady said, what she said, and with this one, the thing about it with black folks, one, we don't look out for our own. And we don't try to help each other. We're too busy trying to bring each other down. Now remember, but I bet you when I was working at the apartment building, okay, you share some of your knowledge to me that helped me out in the field.
Okay.
That I still use.
Right.
Okay. And just like now, I've carried that over. That's why I became an instructor in my field.
Right. I get it.
To instruct you. But and I'm gonna tell you, here's the prime example. Now, Britley Training Institute, right? Okay. When I got my certification to be an instructor, firearms, security, everything. I went back to that school because that's where I got my original certificate from.
Right.
To try to teach with his class.
Right.
You know what he tells me?
What he tell you?
Oh, well, we ain't got no openings right now. But you ain't got one black person teaching in your school. You got everybody else teaching, but not one black person.
Right.
But that's brilliant. That's brilliant. But when you went to what's the name?
You make it all. Where's the majority of the people that just put money in your pocket to keep your school going, but you can't hire me and I feel like that. I went back to talk to my wife. And my wife was like, you know why he did that? Because he was threatened by you.
Yes, I was gonna say that. When you went to Dan Collins, because remember you was there when I was recertifying at Dan Collins, right? Or was that?
And I'm gonna tell you, and like I told you, the sad part about it, you know who got me into being an instructor for firearms?
Who?
Bob Vinecourt.
Bob Vinecourt.
Bob Vinecourt was the one that got me. He was the one that got me involved.
And you were there. You worked there. And I think you were the only black instructor that was in that room.
Yeah. And he brought me into his school.
So the opportunity can still be there. You just got to go on to the next. If Britley didn't want to do it for you, fuck him. Go to Bob. If Bob don't want to do it, go to...
Mr. Saxman was the teacher, the person who you're talking about, is they white or black?
White.
We don't help our own people.
Well, I understand. And like I said, when I retire, I might look into doing it myself. And if I do, I told you I was going to call your punk ass and tell you get your ass back down here in Cleveland and work with me. But I'm looking into it.
I ain't coming back. Please, man. I ain't coming back to Cleveland.
I mean, goddamn, boy. When I need you, your ass is all the way in Austin.
Weather in December, man. No snow.
Man, you and your damn heat and hot, you can keep this shit. I ain't thinking about y'all. The hell with both of y'all. Listen, I got 12 minutes left. I want to spend these last 12 minutes with my in-studio guest. I would like to thank my boy Maurice from Austin, Texas for calling in, talking to his boy Sax, and my girl Knuckles, who never let me ever get a word out, a word in. She long-winded and talking, but I need to get you in the studio. You need to bring your ass in the studio. Quit playing, Knuckles.
Yeah, I'll make my way. I gotta make sure my income is kind of low, so I gotta make some special moves.
Yeah, he needs somebody who can turn around and basically keep him level a little bit.
Keep me level. You get on my nerve, make me want to kill my damn self. That's what's gonna happen. Listen, thank you both of y'all for calling in. I got a show coming up tomorrow, so if y'all watching tomorrow, make sure you call in tomorrow and get on my nerve again.
All right, man.
All right,
okay, guys.
Talk to y'all later.
All right.
Peace out.
Peace.
All right, so I gotta ask.
Go ahead.
How'd she get the name Knuckles?
Cause she's a hairstylist.
Yeah.
And she said she be putting them knuckles in the something she said. She said, boy, I be putting them knuckles in that hairstyle. So she got the name Knuckles.
I thought maybe she was a boxer or something.
If she a boxer, well, she kick your ass. hey, Knuckles, tell him you whoop some ass. She probably watching.
Okay.
Reese just popped back in, so he's watching. Yeah, that's my girl Knuckles. She called in one time and talked. I had my little drink of a shot of my Crown Royal. So while she talking, I was just tossing back on my Crown Royal. I was like, fuck it, go ahead. She talked for about 20 minutes nonstop.
Hey, Chris and Steven and all them, Keith, are you guys still watching? They're camping. They were watching at a campsite.
Yeah, at the campsite. I thought they were going to be at the bar.
No, they're camping.
The fuck?
I know.
Anthony too?
I heard on Facebook Anthony said he was going to go camping.
Oh, so they
you
all
guys still watching?
They might be still watching at the end. I don't know. I thought they was going to be at the bar tonight. The hell with them.
Yeah, normally she is, or they are.
Yeah, but they what are they out in Cognac or?
I don't know. I thought they said somewhere Cortland or Champion or somewhere. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so what were you talking about, man?
Man, some of everything. You know, the two of them would just go on and go on and go on and go on and go on. I was like, I'll give up talk. Go ahead, just take over my show. Fuck it.
So, with this racial shit, what's the answer? I mean, you know,
there is no answer to that. There's nothing you can do about it. It's rooted. This country is rooted in it. It's built on it. It's built upon it, and it's never going to go away because it's needed. The Democratic Party needs racism.
Right.
They need it. It fuels their party because they're the ones that got the Black Lives Matters running around out here, the Antifa groups running around out here. That's fueling the hatred and the damage. How can you charge somebody with a hate crime for painting over Black Lives Matter? How the fuck is that a hate crime?
Right.
And you go to jail for that.
Right.
How you go to jail for defending your mansion, you and your wife, from protesters coming to destroy your shit, and you stand outside with a gun and tell them go away, and they go to jail? It's because they want to separate. They need the Black Lives and Antifa groups. They like their own personal war machines. They go out there and destroy. We need you to go destroy. We can't have you in jail. We can't have you out stifled. We got to keep you out there fucking people up.
Okay, but what's going to happen when there's a race war?
It's coming.
Oh, I know it's coming.
Oh, yeah. I say it all the time. It's coming.
And
they're stirring it up. The Democrats are stirring. I don't care what you say. The Democrats are behind it. They're stirring it up.
Right.
They're allowing... What happened in Seattle, Washington was a travesty. It should have never fucking happened. Democratic state.
Right.
Democratic city.
Oh,
they allowed it.
When they close the police station down
here. And them take over a 7-block area and rape, rob, and pillage the entire fucking city.
Right. Well, the people should.
And when they talk about, we don't need the police because they keep killing us. Who was doing all the killing in the Chaz zone? The Chaz people. Wasn't no cops there. So you couldn't blame the murders that was going on in Chaz zones on the police. Blame it on them. They were killing people who they were supposed to be protecting and protesting to help. They were raping and killing them. So you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Cops pull back. Go ahead. Have your little city. Do what you want to do. They were shitting everywhere, pissing everywhere, robbing people, breaking in houses. So when you have no law, when you go to lawlessness, you have anarchy. And that's what the Democrats wanted.
I can go with that.
That's exactly what they wanted.
Yeah, but how do you... Again, I can go.
You get the Democrats out of office. That's how you get rid of them. That's the bottom line. Get rid of the fucking Democrats. Bottom line. Gotta go.
But yeah, that'll never happen, unfortunately.
Of course not. That's why I'm saying it's never gonna change. The racism and the hatred is never gonna go away because you can't get rid of the fucking Democrats.
You actually there was I seen again on YouTube Morgan Freeman. I think he was talking to the dude on 60 Minutes, and he asked him about racism and how to fix it. And Morgan Freeman actually
said, "Stop talking about it.
Stop talking about it.
That's it. It's that simple."
Why I don't want a Black History Month.
Why have a Black History Month? Where's their White History Month?
Right.
Where's their Jewish History Month?
Right. There isn't. But I mean.
But we gotta have a Black History Month. You see what I'm saying? We so weak as a people. We gotta have Democrats give us everything, including a month.
Right.
Black people can't do shit for themselves. We gotta always depend on the fucking Democrats to give us something. And they give us the shortest fucking month of the year. That's ridiculous. I mean, you give us the Could you give us Christmas? Thanksgiving month, you know? No. They give us the show this month, and they give it to us real quick. First of the year, get over it. February is the first of the year.
Right, yeah.
Get it over with. The rest of the year is all for white folk. I'm just saying, man. I keep it real. I'm just keeping it 100. Matter of fact, I'm going to make a billboard. Says Saxman keeps it 100. Put it behind me. Because I'm just telling like it is. You got LBJ that started the Monthly Welfare Act. And then right after that, the Democrats started the Child Support Act. That fucked men up big time. Welfare fucked up men. Child support fucked up men. Then Democrats started what?
What?
Abortion.
Oh.
They started abortion. And guess what they put on abortion clinics at? None in the suburbs, all in the ghetto. With 13% population, why haven't we grown in over 400 years? The abortion clinics. They're allowing it to go on. That's how you keep the numbers down. They know black girls are having babies, popping them out. Did they just find what I saw on Facebook? They just found the baby floating in the river. Young black, little bitty, newborn black baby floating in the river. Yeah? Dumping babies. Having them, dumping them. That's genocide. You want to talk about genocide? Black folks killing black folks. Not only adults, babies, but infants, fetuses. Keeping the numbers down. That's why we still at 13% of the population. Guess who's going to overpopulate us? The Hispanics.
Yeah.
We're going to really be the minorities. They're going to be above us. Yep. Think about it, y'all. It's happening. And it's the people y'all voting for, the Democrats. If you're a Democrat and you're going to vote in November, you're behind your problem. Don't bitch. Don't cry. Because if you put one in office, they're going to take your guns. They're going to take your rights. They're going to give everything, all the rights to the LGBTQ, L by C, the alphabet group. They're going to have more rights than you do. That's right. It blew my mind that a black president gave more rights to homosexuals, confused people, transgenders, than giving it to all black folks or giving it to everybody.
Right. He
did more for other groups other than his own. Chicago had the most killings, not since this last weekend, but the most killings under Obama. His own state that he represented. Right. He did nothing for him. And y'all still keep voting for fucking Democrats. And when shit happens under Democratic rule, guess what? Because the New World Order is coming. They want a New World Order where there's no more paper money. It's all credit cards. They want to put those things in you. Right. They want to put them chips in you. They want to vaccinate you.
They ain't putting that shit in me.
They want to fuck you up. They're already working on that 5G thing for that facial recognition. So when you commit a crime and those cameras caught your ass, you done. You can't lie and say, "Oh, I wasn't there. I didn't do it." Facial recognition got you. You go right to the FBI.
With this. Yeah. Why? What? Shit's locked.
Put your face on it.
Yeah.
And it's going to open it up.
Yeah, it opens it up.
And it's going right to a database. You're going to know everything about your ass. So keep voting for fucking Democrats and see how your life turn out. Tell me, every shithole state that they talk about that got the most killings and murders are all Democratic ran states. Ask yourself, why is that if the Democrats care about you so much? Why are their states are the worst? You got to ask that. You got to ask those questions. You got to say, damn, why is that? Because they don't care. All they care about is for you to vote for them so they can stay in office and make money. And create laws that's going to keep your ass in jail. The first president that ever imprisoned more blacks in the world was fucking Clinton. Clinton. Guess what president got more blacks out of prison under his sign? Trump. The First Step Act. More black folks coming home. Clinton put them in, stacked them up. Trump saying, come on home. and they coming home. They getting out. You got a Republican, once again, freeing slaves. You got a Republican, once again, in 2020, freeing slaves. The Democrats is putting them in. Republicans bring them out. So you got to ask yourself, is it worth voting Democrat? I never vote Democrat again, ever again. Never again. Ever, ever, ever again. So you got to ask those questions. Oh, it's time to go!
Really
yeah! You know, I've always said this. So, hope you enjoyed the show. This is my boy Perry. He came in to talk, and our phone guest decided to take over. So,
come back again. That's all.
Well, he gonna have to come back again because he had a lot he wanted to talk about. He didn't get a chance to because Knuckles and Mo, I guess they get heated. But it's all good.
All right.
I ain't mad. No. I love it. I love my boy Mo. I love Knuckles. Call in anytime you want. Do whatever. Just have some fucking fun. That's all I'm saying. How can they follow you? You have any websites or anything?
Facebook.
So he's on Facebook under Perry Prime.
Prime? Yeah.
Prime.
Or just
Perry Prime.
Yeah.
Well, Saxman. Saxman's on Facebook under Saxman Russaw. I'm also on YouTube under the Saxman Russaw Show and Saxman Russaw on Duty. Follow me, subscribe to me, like on my video, share this video. This has been your boy Saxman, and this has been Inside the Saxman Studio. Hope you enjoyed. Take care of yourself.
Yeah.